Hello, our viewers. Today, I'm here with one of our prominent MDs, and because we noticed that a lot of things are shifting in real estate world, especially in Nigeria. I'm in Nigeria. I'm proud to be talking to you today, and there are a lot of things going on because it's real estate. It's something that is real, as you know. And today we'll be diving into the roles of agriculture in real estate. And why I'm saying this because we've been seeing our videos, and what we tend to do now is to bring MDs to come and share their experience, to come and share knowledge. Because for you to bring out your money, to give it to us to invest for you, it takes a lot of thought, and that is why we are bringing them here to talk to you, to talk to our viewers, because not everybody you see out there, especially when they mention real estate, they are dubious, they are scammers, they are no, we shouldn't go that route. I know maybe you might have done some investment that go haywire. I'm not disputing that. But what we are doing is we don't want that your money to just be there, to be in the bank. Nothing is, but your money is doing nothing in the bank. You know, we all know. But just for you to invest and to invest right. And that is why I bring one of our MDs today so that you can hear from him what we are intending to do in this place, what we are intending to do in this estate. Because I'll say it's a long-term thing, but when you know where your money is, I know you get excited. So today, I want to introduce him because I don't really know how to introduce people. So I want him to introduce himself so that you can know him better. Can we meet you this morning?
Why not? Good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're watching from. I'm Dr. Lekki, the MD of Salesville Services, a real estate development firm based right here in Berger. We've been in the industry since 2018. Then we started development proper around 2021, and between there and now, we have more than 10 estates. We initially specialized on land banking, but after studying the trend, so we started embracing construction. One of our projects is Building Luxury Terrace. It's sold out now, located inside Meridian Park. People are living there. Around Adaba this year. The second is Building Luxury Villa. Construction is currently going on. There we have semi-detached houses, 3 bedroom with a PQ each, and we have about 8 to 10 units. We started around June this year, and if you go there right now, you'll be amazed with the level we've gone. We have estates in Lagos, Ogun State, and Ogun State. So the current project that seems to be the topic of the moment is Adaba, Coconut Farm and Resort. It is an initiative that combines real estate with agriculture. And the rationale behind that is based on our research and understanding of the industry. And another thing is the motive to ensure that every investor earns maximum return from any couple they are dropping for investment. Now, if you look at the industry, there are 2 things that we are talking about presently: the boom period and the problematic period. Based on the ranking within Nigeria's sector, real estate came top among the largest sector in Nigeria, while crop production came second. So that tells you that there is a boom in the industry. Then the second aspect is the aspect of food shortage. In fact, there are times I've heard Nigeria importing food from other countries. To me, that seems insulting to the nation and to my kind of person, because I like to think different, especially when it comes to problem. I don't give life to it. I want to find a way to solve the problem. The one that touched me the most is the fact that Nigeria imports coconut from Ivory Coast and Ghana. You know, I felt really disturbed that Nigeria as a nation spent up to 39 billion naira importing coconuts. It's not as if we don't have fertile land. It's not as if we don't have the manpower to actualize plantation of coconuts and even become the exporter of coconuts and increase the GDP for the nation.
Okay.
We just neglect this, you know, gold mine. So we say, we just say, okay, on our own, we are going to start this project, you know, bring in investors and create that opportunity for them to make money, even more than what they can make from investing on a standing property. So that's why we came up with Adaba. And if you look at it, we still have the niche farm district and the restaurant. Basically, that is going to be a center of attraction to or for tourism. Then we are coming up with this
Adaba.
So it's an initiative just to ensure that Nigeria to ensure that we put an end to over reliance on importation of coconuts from outside the country. You know, Nigeria being who we are or what we are import-driven nation. That trend shouldn't continue.
Wow, you really said a lot from your introduction, and I like the way you took us to memory lane so that our viewers can know that we are not new this. Because what really baffles people is that, if I take my money and put in this company, they will not jump on my money, they will not close down today. And our viewers will heard from him, and I believe you understand everything that is said now. Yes, what we actually want to really focus on, we have a lot of projects ongoing. The building luxury villa, that one is going for 140 and 150 million per unit. So it depends on the one, and it's inside Berger GRA. So and you know Berger GRA is in Margin Market, which is just 10 minutes from here. And we have the niche farm district. So that one is just sharing bandwidth. Lagos State, that's in Lekki. But this Adaba, because you put it that is the first hybrid coconut farm in Nigeria. How did you come about that? Because we be eating coconut. When I was small, I be eating coconuts now. And you tell me, I know coconut is only for eating. There are a lot of things. It serves as raw materials too. So how did you come about that?
Okay, one thing that drives me the most when it comes to coming up with initiative is problems. When I realize people are facing problems, I don't want to join them in facing the problem. I just want to think about how we can bring solution to the problem. About 2-3 weeks ago, I sent one of my staff in the office to get me coconuts. And when she came back, she said she got one coconut for 2,500. My family also used to buy from me. So the prices range between 1,500 to 2,000 for one coconut. Now, if you go to the beach, they make use of coconuts there. If you go to any supermarkets today, 2 out of 5 will be selling coconuts. If you go to any trader on the street, at least, let's say 7 out of 10 will be selling coconuts. Now, there is coconut in the circulation. Everybody is embracing it. But there's something we don't ask. How are we getting this coconut? How are we sourcing for coconuts that makes us to have a lot in the circulation? So we embarked on this research and we found out that, I think I misquoted the figure that time. Nigeria spent 32.9 billion to import coconuts to the country. If we over-rely on gadgets, we import it, we rely on importing bags, wares, and all that. Nigeria is a fertile land. Why should we embark on the journey to import what we can plant right? Ivory Coast, Ghana, they are benefiting a lot from importation of coconut from them. Even the one we are planting, we are actually importing. So apart from the fact that we can, provide solution to making coconut available in the country and making it available for exports, such that we generate both direct and indirect, investment for the nation. We can equally make provision for coconuts for those who intend to be planting, so that as we are importing, people can also come to us to buy rather than to rely on importing to the nation.
Wow.
So we just want to solve that problem and ensure we contribute our quota to the nation and to investors all over the world. And of course, when the problem is identified, it creates an opportunity for thinkers to make fortune.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's what we've just done. We've been able to come up with our findings, and the initiative. All we are saying is we are taking you off the usual way of land banking, whereby you spend money to buy land, hold on to it for years. There are some you profit from, there are some you don't even profit.
Exactly.
So instead of embarking on that same journey, we are planting coconuts on the land for you for free. We are managing it for between 3 to 4 years or 5 years, depending on the impact of the climate. Then you start earning.
So in fact, that's my next question. That how we synchronizing this thing and the price. Because one thing that we need to be careful of is over-promising people. Because it dampens a lot of investors when they're expecting some kind of return on investment in this or so year. So you're telling me I need to wait for this year. And when I now wait, I've waited for like 4 to 5 years. And at the end of the day, you're now telling me stories. Nobody wants to do business and they're not getting what they expected to get there. So how are we going to mitigate all these things that, because it's very easy for people to bring their money. It's now the time you want to pay back. Very difficult. So how are we able to synchronize this, assure the client, because this client will be waiting for maturity period for coconut from nursery. We call it nursery now, nursery, primary school. I don't even know that, but what I'm just trying to say is this, that we nurture it from nursery to wherever it matures and we start selling. So what is the synchronization? Because I don't want, you hear me right, I put your face on this thing, you hear me right, I don't want my client to invest and in the next 4 years, 5 years, not saying something I don't want to hear. So can you explain to us how they are going to get their return on investment? Because we have how many acres there?
More than 500 acres.
So when we have more than 500 acres and we are planting on it, how are we going to synchronize it? Just break it down to what my is it 10-year-old boy can really understand.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, as much as the information we have access to separate us from the crowd, the ones we don't have access to put us in the crowd and make us to be like every other person. For us, we've embarked on a detailed and deep research just before we come up with this initiative. Now, one is the projection for plantation and manifestation. I'm talking of the time lead between when coconut is planted and when it is harvested. Is projected to be 3 to 4 years. But myself being who I am, I don't like telling people, hey, and I'm running back to you to say, oh, it is bio. So we have to create that 1 year, just to be able to walk around whatever the uncertainty we experience in terms of weather conditions, because we don't have control over weather conditions.
Exactly.
And that's why we are giving between 4 to 5 years. Now, within the period, based on our findings and projection, surely and certainly the coconuts will grow and start fruiting within the period in question. Now, we made promise that once we invest 3.7 on an acre will give us 60 coconuts tree. That you are going to make between 6 to 12 million. Now, let me break it down.
I need that breakdown. Like today.
Well, that is very important.
Very.
When you go to the street and you buy one coconut for between 1,500 and 2,000, what does that tell you? It exposes you to what is obtainable out there. Now, our team being the fact that we'll be selling in bulk, we now have to peg it to 1,000 then 500 on the average. The possibility, the maximum possibility is 1,000 that we are selling more. Then the minimum is 500, so that we don't overshoot ourselves. All things being equal, the economic reality during the period we are selling, we also impact how much we are selling. But trust me, there will be transparency regarding what is going on there. But of course, majority of our investors are being highly savvy. They know what is going on out there. Now, back to the breakdown. If we are making use of 500 as the average possibility of selling one coconut will give us minimum of 200 coconuts in a year. There is possibility of getting more than that, but we just don't want to overpromise so that we don't end up going back to the person, to the people we have promised that, we are coming up with this and other. So we benchmark it to 200 as the minimum 1 tree of coconut can produce. Now, if we are planting 60 on an acre, it means you are multiplying 60 by 200, and that will give you 12,000. So the projection of the number of coconuts we can get from 1 acre is 12,000 units. And if you are multiplying 500 by 12,000, it will give you 6 million. If you consider the benchmark of 1,000 per 1 unit, that will give you 12 million. Now, that is the expectation if you invest on 1 acre. Let's now say you are investing on 10 acres.
Too much money.
So, what that means is we're going to multiply 12,000 we are getting from 1 acre by 10, and that will give you 120,000. Multiply 1,000 by 120,000, it will give you 120 million per annum. So if you are looking at the direction of the possible average we can get from a unit, then you are getting 60 million per annum. And in terms of the market, I can tell you authoritatively that as at today, or as of today, what we have in the circulation is not enough to meet with the demand in the country. And in terms of the exportation, the market is so large. It is just so big. Most of the industrial nations of the world, the likes of China, the US, the Japan of this world, they make use of coconut, to be able to come up with the products that can fill the gap in the wellness and health sector. So the usefulness of coconuts is just too much that the health sector, they make use of coconuts for their products, the wellness, the center. So the healthcare and beauty, they make use of coconuts. So that makes us to come up with that protection. If you invest on an acre, this is what you start to get. Meanwhile, after investing your 3.7 million on an acre, we take up the responsibility to take care of the farm for a period of 4 years.
Okay. On that 3.7 million per acre, is it the price of the land or the price of coconuts?
God bless you. It's actually the price of the land plus the free coconuts we are giving to you. Plus the free coconuts we are planting there. So meaning that if you invest, let me even put this across to those who have invested on land for land banking purposes in the past. The moment you are giving your documentation and the land is allocated to you, you become the rightful owner of that land forever. So the investment we are putting on it is like an addition, and it's going to give you more than even when you invest 200 million on a house. I am not discouraging you from investing on standing houses, but I am just saying for clarity's sake.
For clarity, and also for our clients,
to understand
you have purpose of investing. At least you cannot go and be sleeping on the farm. At least.
And let me share something with you. We are not experimenting. We have a team of partners with years of experience. They have been doing this for years. In fact, before we agreed to partner with our team, we engage in multiple consultations, the best alternative is what we settled for. And if you look at what is going on at the niche, we are demonstrating something there to, bring you into what we are expecting in the future. That place is going to be a world-class resort that will command the attention of the world. And we are infusing a lot of ideas, few of the ideas into the Adaba coconut farm as well. Like having a golf course within the estate, because it will turn to a tourist destination. Like having a world-class hotel, like having an artificial lake, and one other thing. Inside
the Adaba.
We are just infusing it into. So we are not going to be having, because inside the beach we are going to be having vacation homes. We are not bringing that. We are just going to be a restaurant as well. So that whoever visits the location wouldn't have the cost to be rushing back. They can launch within the estate.
So why should a viewer believe you?
Well, one of the reasons why you should believe us is that being in the industry since 2021, I've not had any case of that warrant us to be dragged for poor delivery or lack of delivery. I can tell you, about 2 years ago, the number of allocation we had in our estate was even more than most of the big names in the industry. Almost every time we are committed to allocating to clients.
Exactly.
Secondly, if you look at the track record, today we have one estate that worth multiple billions of naira. The name of the estate is the Island Meadows. One plot there is worth 65 billion naira, and we have more than 200 plots there. You can imagine, and that's a very cheap price. By the time we start adding value, as at today, we have more than 20,000 blocks there. We're just waiting for the rain to subside, so we start aggressive development, and that will shoot up the value.
The value of the project.
Please, where they go, no far. Now, where are the branch plenty? If you are yet to own property within the Lekki corridor, contact this one. Blue line is coming down.
Yes, so
Lekki Airport is coming down.
We
have a lot of higher institutions of learning, that will be useful for your children. A lot of landmark facilities like hotels, hospitals. Buy land within the location now.
Okay, you made mention the buying land, and they are giving your company are giving free coconut and they still profit on it. So what are the things of the profit sharing structure? Because now if I buy land, you still give me the land now because it's my own. You're not saying, okay, instead of your land just lay fallow there, let's start planting coconuts, and at the end of the day there'll still be profit sharing. So how is this profit sharing?
Okay, thank you. I just want to quickly do one calculation. Now, if the number of coconuts per acre is 600 and we have more than 500 acres, let's even benchmark it to 500 acres. It means you'll be having 300,000 coconuts within the estate. That is what we are spending on from the first day you invest to the next 4 to 5 years. Meaning that the bill to maintain and ensure the coconut becomes fruiting is on Cascade. That will cost us millions of naira. The costs we are looking at to recoup our money and for subsequent maintenance, which starts from land preparation, seedling, management, processing of the coconut, harvesting, application of anti-pest, materials. marketing and sales, everything is on us. Both from the first day to the next 4 to 5 years, and even after that. So what we are doing is to say, we are not expecting you to give us any money again after the 3.7. We don't want that burden for you. We don't want the stress for you. So what we are doing is, we are attaching our benefits or our return to the proceeds coming from the selling of the coconut. So if you buy an acre and you are getting, let's say 12 million on the maximum at the end of, from the first year, after 5 years, we are now putting 30% to that. Okay, if the worth of your coconut is 12 million, please let's do a little calculation.
Okay.
So 30% of 12 million multiplied by 30%. So that will give us 3.6 million for the acre, and that's what we charge. You walk home with about 9.4, 8.4 or thereabouts. So that's the benefit, just for you to buy land, own the land.
That's 8.4 million.
Yeah, and we work on it. So it's pays than the traditional land banking.
This is farm banking.
Yeah, this is farm banking, a combination of real estate with farm.
Okay, so let's talk about location.
Okay, the location
Where is Adaba?
Yeah, it's in Ogun State, Owode to be precise, and we are considering 2 locations, right? Let me just share that one. People see the cover, and the reason for that location is because you can't get that large expert in developed area. You just have to think of areas that are still developed, and there's no supply in the location. That's number one. Secondly, in terms of soil that can enable the coconut to give us the results we are looking at, that's where we got it. I am not disputing the fact that we are not getting it from any other location tomorrow, but for now, that's where we got it, and that's where we're starting from. Of course. And thirdly, if you are conversant with what is going on within Ogun State, they started, I think they have their international airports now.
Yeah.
Gateway International Airport. So if we are working towards exportation, it makes the journey to be easier. Because they also embrace cargo.
Okay.
So it makes the job to be easier. And in terms of proximity, you don't want to own a farm in a place where you have to travel 10 hours, 100 hours on the road and expose yourself to insecurity, and all that. So we are considering a location where people are living already. There is power supply, people are living within the area, and it's not far from Lagos State. Within an hour or thereabout, you should get to where we are.
From Ekwe or from?
Yeah, from Ekwe. You should get to where. Let's say, because of the unpredictable nature of the road, people want to affect me, but I'm not sure it's up to that. There are times hold up, we put you on hold on the road. You don't have control over that. So let's say 1 hour 30 minutes, but I'm not sure it's up to that. So that is it.
Okay. So the title of the land, the distance, everything covers. Because we don't want clients, because they can hold on to the land, that okay, this is my land. And I can decide that okay, one day is my land, I can farm on it on my own. So OJMBO, they invest now and they'll take land from them.
Okay, let me put up 2 things for clarity.
Yeah.
This is Diamond Estate, right?
Yes.
The management made provision for this estate for people to come and buy land, build their houses, and in some cases, management also build the houses.
Exactly.
So the management and control of the estate is in the hand of the management.
Yes.
The reason is to ensure coordination.
Yes.
Proper organization of things. We are infusing or incorporating similar ideas into Adaba. Because by the time you start having A, B, C, D, having to manage that farm, you jeopardize the prospect of achieving the goal, even for the client and for the farm. So what we do is we plant them and we manage the process. For those who might be interested in buying and managing by themselves, we have at the niche farm district, they can buy, plant and manage it. But this particular one is going to be managed by the client so that we ensure the uniformity of information and reality. That's that. Secondly, I still want to look at the track record because we made mention of something about title.
Yeah.
We have one estate along Monia Assembly in Ibadan. When we acquired that land, the Western Coast, he has no document. We fixed the document. Presently, the publication is out, and if you look at the flyer, you see the seal profile in there. We started the same process at the Niche Farm District. We are going to do the same thing at Adaba.
Okay.
We don't want to leave any stone because by the time the manifestation of this vision comes to reality, we are talking of billions of naira. We won't leave any stone unturned. We are going to fix all our documents and ensure safety of our expectation, our assets, and that of clients.
Okay. Our viewers, most people, they have notion that when you're doing farming, so when you branch from good road, you used to still travel 1 to 2 hours to get to the land. So now, if I branch off from normal road, like how many hours will I need to travel to get to Adaba?
Because of the uncertainty that may arise along the road, I have learned not to give accurate information if it is safe to put it out. And I can give an instance. From the office to this place shouldn't be more than 5 minutes. But there was a time I spent 2 hours.
If there's no
just
traffic.
From Owode to. So
let's say the absence of traffic.
Yeah, that's why I mostly put. Let's just put between 1 hour to 1 hour 30 minutes. Because whatever you put out, should people get lesser than that, they hold you responsible. They hold you responsible. And that forms part of what will make them to describe, to form an impression about it. Get integrity. So let's put our mind on between 1 hour to 1 hour 30 minutes. It might be from lesser than that. Yes, it might be lesser than
from Ekwe is from Ekwe 1 hour, 1.5 hours.
Because it's also close to Shagam.
Okay. So we made mention like two estates now. The niche farm district
5 minutes from
and we are talking about Adaba now. That's the first hybrid coconut farm.
I've never heard of it anyway.
Yes, so
it's a huge initiative.
For the niche farm district, that one I like the project, and the Adaba. I like this project because it makes people know there's money, because if there's no return on investment, so what are we doing?
I'm telling you.
And why I recommend Adaba is this. When we buy a house, we're so excited. But at the end of the day, we fix a lot of things in the house. The house we are living in is no assets. It's no assets. It's liability. Or when that house that you are living in, maybe the BQ, you now rent it out. Then it will start generating money for you. So that is the inflow of income. That's ROI that you can talk about. Buying land these days and not doing anything on it. Especially maybe you want to go into farming and you just buy one this thing and you're not always there. And now you see someone that can do it for you. So why can't you invest? Because this is 3.7 million naira per acre, and you still own the land yourself, and they're still farming for you, and they're just projects, okay, in 4 to 5 years, this is it. Why can't you give you a trial? Because I know they've done a lot. I've read through, and the only thing that I want to ask is about what are the things? Is there any insurance cover this? What are the things that you've been able? Because when you want to go to war, there are a lot of things, possibility. If there's any, you just like tighten all the loopholes. So what are the loopholes that you've tightened that, if it is like this, we'll go like this. If it is like this, we'll go like this. What are the things?
Okay, I wouldn't want to. Okay, let me start from the insurance.
Yeah.
We have our insurance partners. In fact, there are two. One is a leading broker, one is a renowned company in this country. We secured partnership with them, and they cover the. I won't be able to go into detail on what they cover because everything is contained in most of our documents. But trust me, they cover the farm. Secondly, in terms of preparation for future challenge or challenges, one of the things we've been able to do is to ensure that the land we are acquiring is not a land with litigation. That's number one. Secondly, it is not committed to any government project. And thirdly, I wouldn't want to mention names, but I can tell you authoritatively that the person in charge of the fixing of our document of the Niche Farm District in Ogun State is a very influential figure. I don't want to rank him so that we don't keep and because of the quality of the relationship we've been able to build in terms of commitment and readiness to get things done the right way, each time we go there, they allow us to enter. In fact, at the point, they had to say, okay, where is that your file? Where, they are giving us that attention towards fixing our document. So we are leveraging on that relationship to fix the document within the same state. Those are the challenges you can have. Because government might come up tomorrow and say, oh, this land, we are taking it. The moment you acquire a committed land, now the project is just so big that it can even, is a generational investment that once you invest, it will start yielding you money from the 5th year or 4th year for more than 50 years. You can even will it over to your children. So we can afford to mess up when it comes to ways to mitigate against risk and future challenges.
Okay. Beyond profit, what added value lifestyle experience to the resource component industry?
Okay, it's going to be a tourist attraction. Like I've been saying, until a vision becomes a reality, people don't see it. And the problem with people is, I think I've shared it with someone that every visionary person is a madman. When you stand beside a madman, you realize the madman is smiling. So you will not be wondering, why is this one smiling? It is because the madman is seeing what another person cannot see. It's in the realm of another spirit that you are still far from. The same thing applies to a visionary. They are seeing what another person cannot see. So the location is going to command global attention in terms of tourist attraction. You can imagine you have, when we were in South Africa, you were there. And coupled with some other countries I've been in the world, what always attracts us is where we can have fun, an environment with peaceful atmosphere. And if you look at the name, Adaba,
yes,
see, it portrays tranquility, it portrays peace, it portrays blessings. So when you combine all this together, we are talking about a tourist destination, we are talking about ability and potential of yielding maximum fortune. Then we are talking about conducive atmosphere. All this we are going to achieve in Adaba. One thing I won't be able to say because it's only for those who can see beyond what we are seeing now. So one thing, let me just put it as an advice. If you are interested, just go for it. The price will shoot.
Yes, because that's the final thing I want to
price will shoot.
Why should investor trust Adaba today? And what makes this the right time to invest? Because that's the final part. Okay, just advise our viewers out there why they need to do this, and because it's 3.7 million per acre now. Like me now, taking 10 acres, 37 million, and we are still on. You even tell us everything. There is payment plan, and it's all inclusive of everything. Okay, just talk to our clients on that.
Okay, apart from the exception of the fact that we are combining real estate with agriculture.
Yeah.
See, if you don't hear am before, make you no take am serious. Or maybe you just hear am for the first time. Being in the industry for decades, I have seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. The good I have seen is people with timely action. The bad I have seen is people that decide later. The ugly I have seen is people who don't take action. Now, in terms of the good, thank God we are in Owode. There's an estate down there called Berger. Around 2002, they were selling a plot for 2.5 million. Today, if you don't have up to 150 million, you can buy it. Now, about 4 years ago, I was still able to get land for people in the estate for 15 million naira. So in terms of the good, those who bought the earlier subscribers, they enjoyed the good experience. Then in terms of the bad, the people who bought at 15 million, you know, they are still in between. But the ugly are the people that will buy today.
Yes.
The best offer you can get from any real estate investment happened yesterday. The next big offer and the best you can get tomorrow is currently happening. But the higher you can get tomorrow of tomorrow, then you can delay and take action tomorrow. What gives you the best of return in real estate is timely action. Take that decision right now while we're still selling at the launch offer. It looks like like you are watching a black and white screen. Don't allow the manifestation of the reality before you take action, because that will make you to buy a higher price. Buy now, you thank this woman later.
Thank you for talking to us this morning, for talking to our viewers. I'm excited because we can do this. This is a new project. One of the questions I've had in recent times is, have I ever seen people that they've done it before and everything is fine? But I'll tell you, this is new initiatives. I'll tell you, I know you've been seeing a lot. You've been seeing palm oil, you've been seeing cash crop, you've been seeing a lot. And they're also, have you seen anybody with cash out done this? I can tell you, all these initiatives, people just need to come up with something.
Somebody needs to lead.
Yes, we've been doing residential. People, you are tired of buying residential plots. We've been doing commercial. This is agric. This is it. And people will eat. We're talking about coconuts now. People need, and apart from eating coconuts, coconut is raw material. Coconut is raw material, and look at the countries that we have in the whole world, and they now hear, oh, in Nigeria something is happening. They will fly down to this place.
I'm telling you.
They will fly down to this place. We're just calling you to take the next decision should be how many acres is available I want to take. Because if you have over 500 acres, and we're telling you 1 acre is 3.7 million naira, and it's even a pre-launch price. And see, my viewers, you know, if it is not this, I don't do shady deals. I don't do hanky panky, and I don't do let's just japa, let's make money. If it is to japa, I won't be in this country. But we just need to explain this because it's new initiative. You still have your land. We are planting all the land banking in Lekki, but you cannot even access that land again. You know, at times, when you make money from that land, even if they take the land, you use that money to console yourself. That at least I got something. I got something from it. But what I'm saying in essence is this: We are buying rights as in terms of land, and we are now cultivating. So you have anything to lose, nothing to lose in this place, and that is why I am telling you this is the best time. This is the best time to invest here. People, they've been selling everything, but I need to bring all these MDs to come and explain, because if they're explaining to me, I might not get it. I might not. He has done the research and said this is it. Look at the calculation. Oh, we are getting this in 1 acre, we are getting this. When they are even selling it at ridiculous price, because maybe if I go to Ibadan, I will see coconut 500. In Lagos, you cannot see coconut 500. You cannot see banana 500. I know what I'm telling you, and I know what I am saying, because this is what we buy every day. I like coconut, especially when I see coconut with corn. And coconut is not only eating with corn, or you want to do all these things that we do.
They eat it more.
Raw material.
Not.
Yeah, raw material. And I'll tell you, this is the best time to invest in Adaba Farm and Resort. It's the first hybrid coconut farm in Nigeria. We are in it, we'll do it, and it will be successful. So will you be part of our early investors who invested? What we are asking for is 3.7 million, and we have payment plan. We have 3 months, we have 6 months. 6 months attracts, I think, 5% charges. Yes, 5% charges. So it's farmland, and we are farming for you to make a good profit. So the MD has analyzed this. So our number is there. Call us right away. I know you might have some other questions, and you see, if you ask question I don't know, I'll forward it to him. You are the one doing it. So what is the best answer? I don't just want to mislead you, and that is it. See, I am not returned that chase after because they will make money. No, I'm always after my investors' returns on it. Yes, safety of their money.
I know you for that, mama.
No, because they said good name is better than silver and gold. And if you are doing it like this, I don't need to lie to you for you to achieve this. But you see this MD, I have known him, and he tell you, Mama, we can't do this. If it's possible, we'll tell you. If it's not possible, we can find another way to do it. So for him to show, because we're still talking about 4-5 years, where will we be? Where will Nigeria be that time? Where will you be that time? Will you be part of people that take advantage? You know, when they say poor, people passing opportunity over and over repeatedly. Yes, and that is it. I know you have your doubts. I know. Oh, we've invested. I know you have your doubts. Why can't you take that action now? Even the life that we are living is very risky. We are just taking it one at a time. One at a time. Investing in Adaba Farm Resort today, it is the best thing to do. It's the best decision to do, and we are saying this is the best time to invest in. It's 3.7 million naira per acre, and you can spread your payments 3 months, 6 months. Initial deposit is 1 million naira. You know, and this time. So the last question that we have, when is this thing happening? If I'm bringing my money now, when is the cultivation now? Because if I'm bringing my money now, maybe I will start counting today now. When it is next year, this time, 1 year. So when is this, or you have a specific time that we are launching out? So just
okay. One good thing about this initiative is that we started from somewhere already. We have the niche that, where we have large expanse of land, and based on what we've done so far, we've done cultivation of different crops. In fact, as of today, we are planting yam. They've not started planting, they are just doing land preparation for the cultivation of yam. So what we are doing is, while the land preparation is going on, we want to create that experience. We started the nursery at the nature already, so we move it with our truck to the main site. The site has to be ready. And let me be honest with you, evidences sell faster than claims. So if I want to buy anything from you, I want that experience, I want the evidence. So we are known for creating the experience. And that's why we started the nursery there. We are doing about 30 acres from there. Then we move them to the main site for planting or transplanting proper. So if you invest today and you complete your payment, from the ones we are using to create experience, we can allocate to you. Meanwhile, I want you to take note of something. The time of reaping returns will be tied to the time you conclude your
payments.
So it's going to be very. If you intend to form the first batch of people, then try everything possible to get started and conclude your payment within the shortest possible so we can allocate to you. Apparently, what we are allocating to you is land with coconuts. So after 4 to 5 years, when the coconut is giving us fruit already, then we harvest, we sell and pay to your account.
I thought you want to give us figures.
Figures
on this is
okay.
Give us figures.
Okay, now. And you might be skeptical that how prospective is the market is so large. The market is so large. As of today, the global worth of the market is around 14.18 billion US dollars. While by 2034, which is closer to the period of our manifestation or harvesting, the market should worth about 33.71 billion US dollars. So if you invest now and we are telling you in the next 5 years you start getting returns, it means you are positioning yourself ahead of the booming that the world is about to witness. The earlier you invest, the better.
So and when after 5 years, and when it starts fruiting, so all the return will be every year.
Of course, every year.
So it's a good one. This is cash cow. Yes, I'll just wait. But it just for you to do it right with the company you can trust, and that is why we are doing all these things we are doing. We are looking out for you. Yes, it's not about everything is about money. Money will come. But just to look out for you to partner with the right company so that in the next 5 years I will not be looking for the allocation again. Where is it? Where is our company again? So we are doing this, and this is one of the companies that we partner with and we've been doing business. They've never defaulted anything, whether the land that we've done with them, the house, the buildings. If you go to Broadney Luxury in Abidjan, the way they are rushing it, like we need to deliver, like today. And that is what they stand for in terms of this thing. The transparency will carry you along, and if you know us very well, we'll do update back to back just to show you what is ongoing. Immediately you complete your payments, they move everything from the lottery for all these things to the proper where the Adaba is. We do everything for you. This is not audio land or audio farming. We are not using this to dupe you, because I know the way your mind works, especially our clients in diaspora. I know how your mind works. They're still using this one and they're saying I should wait 3 this thing. You start saying a lot of things. I know, and I know you.
This is the signage.
The signage, yes.
Mountain of the
this will take you there. It is not audio anything. When we tell you, that is how it is. And coming to another week, we will unveil everything, but we just want you to be first partaker of all this, and that is why we peg it now for 3.7 million per acre. So I know the price will still go up as everything started adding up. Everything, we've acquired the land. Don't think we haven't done that. We've acquired the land and we are having land preparation now. So we'll give you everything, we'll show you everything, and I know that the trial will convince you.
One of the things you might be skeptical about is the transparency. If you look at most of the Western world, in fact, the one I've been to recently, I realized I've been studying this thing for a long period that they don't blow on anyhow like we do in Nigeria. And the reason is because there is a standard and everybody is playing by it. Now, transparency by our standard is based on our benchmark. And the moment we harvest, we are looking at keeping to the promise. The moment we fail or what we give comes below what we promise, then that brings about question of integrity. So transparency by our standard is working and keeping to our promises. So for somebody who invests on 1 acre, the promise we are making is 6 million to 12 million. So by our standard, the transparent is we keeping to that promise. If the market's reality forces us to sell 1 per 500 or 1,000, then it will be communicated and we will act within that.
So it is more than that, we communicate.
Well, I wouldn't want us to overshoot ourselves, because already people are saying the figure we are coming up with is too much.
It's too much.
That is too good to be true. So our determination is to keep to the promise right now.
Right now.
The moment you make a promise and somebody is reminding you that what you promised me yesterday, you never acted, it brings about the question of integrity. So it is better to play safe and come up with what you believe you can achieve based on your findings, rather than to keep promising people heaven and earth, and at the end of the day you are giving us a slot.
So, and out of it we are charging 30%.
Exactly.
So out of 1 acre, what we are projecting is 6 to 12 million. So, and out of it we charge you 30%.
You are not expected to bring any money.
Any money, again, 3.7 million per acre.
Forever.
And in the next 4 to 5 years, this is what we promise you. And every year, you'll be getting this kind of profits. So it's now better for you to buy multiple acres, so that at the end of the day, you have a lot of money. Because like your land is working, and it's really working hard for you. Because when you look at returns every year, there are lots to
own land.
And I'll tell you, this is the best part to do that. So thank you. We really appreciate this conversation. Casfield has been there, and we know that we will not deviate from everything that you tell our viewers today, because by God's grace, we have your record, so we will show you.
On the final note, I do tell people that whatever I'm doing, I am not the one doing it. I'm just an agent. The moment you are influenced, maybe spiritually, or in fact, we are spiritual people. So whatever we come up with, we are just like agents fixing that. God is the God of direction. He has already given us the direction to start the project, and I have no doubt that He will lead us through. And that's why we wouldn't want to overshoot ourselves by promising beyond what God is directing us. Say, oh yeah, I'll work with this and we shall thrive.
Yes. One thing is this, I will say this: whether you believe in God or you don't believe in God, I shall know when you have the fear of God to guide you to do whatsoever you want to do. Either you want to do bad or you want to do good. Because this is a question of integrity. Because if I promise you that I will do this, and if I come back say it's not like that, then there will be a question of integrity. So, and if you'll be doing business with us, it's not about what you want to make. It's about you. It's about you. The return on investments. Well, because it is about, we understand how you work, especially clients in the diaspora. We understand it, we understand what you pass through. And we know that you want to come back home to invest. So we really understand everything. The pain you go through, we understand everything. And that is why we are here for you, just to put you through. And that is exactly what we are doing. My name is Olashile Davids. I am the lead consultant of Sales Property. So Sales of Properties, the sales and marketing company, these are partners company. We bring them here just to share with us the project they have, how our people can tap into this opportunity. Is real estate is something that is real, it's what you can touch, you can hold, you can fill. And now it's farm banking, and this is the season of farm banking. And I'll tell you, don't be left behind. The train is moving very fast. So what you just need to do is 1 million naira initial deposit for, if you are going for 1 acre, it's 3.7 million naira. And we're asking you to deposit 1 million naira initial deposit. The 0 to 3 months is interest free. We are doing 6 months is 5% interest. So we are not doing beyond 6 months so that we can achieve this project the way we want to achieve it. So you can buy in multiples. I would ask you, buy 10 acres, because when you start calculating the money, it will do you good than that. And you have the money, I know. Yes, you that you are watching this video, you have the money. So invest, and I'll tell you, invest wisely. And we are here to help you to bring all that your dream into reality. So if you are seeing our channel for the first time, for the very first time, you see my face now. I know you like me already. You like me, you must like me. So this is Salesville Properties channel. Yes, subscribe to our YouTube channel, turn on your bell notification, follow us on all our social media at Salesville Properties. Google us. We are always here to bring you everything. This is new innovation. I know you've been seeing a lot of videos, but it's not on this one. It is not on Adaba. Adaba is dove, peace, tranquility. It's not, because this is the first ivory coconut farm in Nigeria, and we want you to partake on this thing. So our early investors, our number is there. Right away, start calling us right away. Let's send you the form so that you can fill your form. And I'm not saying pay into my account. I'm Salesville. See, this is cash feed. You pay into cash feed. So we are not asking you to pay into our account. You pay inside the company's account. They process it. The only thing you can send to me is the fill form and your proof of payment, and we'll process it for you. So this is the best time to invest in Adaba Farm and Resort. We'll be expecting your call. So it's the first ivory coconut farm in Nigeria. So we'll be expecting you. Thanks for watching this video. And God bless. Bye.